Mate, you're live. You're good to go.
So we just
Talk as loud as you can into there.
Is there no mic?
Nah, it's just through the... Sorry, bud. Nationals will get that. Jeez, mate.
You just talk to the phone.
So sit down if you...
Right.
Have you got chairs? Grab your chair. Because even if you're sitting in your chair, it'll hear what you're doing.
Oh, radio.
So grab your chair. You got 2 chairs?
I'll stand for the moment.
You don't have to put your face in it, but you talk loud enough.
I want to get
Oh, yeah. So, no, the light is on there. So it'll say, there's the batsman and there's the bowler.
Alrighty.
Just don't touch anything because it's sensitive and it moves and it disconnects.
Well,
Sorry.
That's really good quality.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get this extended out to my friends.
Yeah.
So for those who have tuned in, we're on the second division final LMS winter competition. It's a lovely day here. We're at Moore Park, right next to the SCG. A bit of history about. And on the commentary box, you got myself, Brian Goldsmith, play for the Crazy Kids, and unfortunately injured at the moment. We also have De Niro. So we got De Niro.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks for introducing. It's a beautiful day today. It's about 16 degrees in Sydney and a cloud in the sky, as you can probably see in the footage here. The game has just started. Started off with the leg side wide. So bowling, you've got James Rudstrom, and here he is coming in.
So
nice drive.
James is a fantastic cricketer. So this side we're playing against here, it's Johnny Cashwright. They are a very formidable team. So if there is a bit of bias coming through in the commentating, that is unavoidable. But these are all good fellas.
Oh wow! He's just cut him in half with that ball.
Fantastic cricketers. So it's going to be a good game of cricket. What a good ball!
That is a really
well
good
done,
ball.
James.
He's clearly done some papier-mâché before cutting him in half like that. So well bowled, James.
The fellas to watch on this side are the Johnny Cash side, notwithstanding they are all very good cricketers. The wicket-keeper, Wade, and James, the opening bowler. Both are fantastic batters, bowlers, and, they got it all. On our batting here, we got, I believe that's Shiv. He's had a good season. I saw him score 350s in one day. So, and then you got Josh Gordon there, who just scampered through for the single.
So the Gem's bowling pretty well there, tight lines. Just not easy to get away from. He's a solid bowler. You can see there where he's just bowling stump to stump line. And he's coming into bowl. Nice one there, just a little bit of width. And Josh is able to just get a single.
Certainly a good start for the Johnny Cash team. Well done, fellas. For Crazy Kids, very happy with that. Showing the respect that deserves to James.
Yeah, it's a tidy over, none for 4 there, so well bowled, James. And so we've got a change in bowler. Got Reese coming in now. Nothing more exciting than watching cricket on a Sunday morning.
How good is it? We might be in for a bit of a treat here. I don't think LMS has seen this before, but our very own commentator here, De Niro, may actually be fielding in the second part. On his way in, one of our players injured himself. So,
and it's an exciting prospect. More exciting if I don't get injured, but it'll be good to hopefully take the field as that first ball's the dot ball there.
Oh, good ball.
Good
Well,
movement
they're
there.
right on line here, aren't they?
Really only going connecting air. Oh, kept it a bit straighter, manages to get to the gap. Getting it for 2, they're going for it. Good throw in. Good cricket from all around there. Good fielding, good running. Just getting into the stumps there, see if we get the LBW. Oh, and it's way down leg. You call that for.
This is a really good quality telecast, isn't it? I can see exactly where. That is fantastic. I hope those who are tuned in at home are enjoying this this game of cricket and this telecast.
Oh, with short, it's gone straight in the air.
Well, that'll hurt if
Cool
if he catches this.
And he's got him.
That is a key batter for the Crazy Kids. That's a good wicket for Johnny Cash. Well done.
That's Josh Gordon gone. He's just towed that and it's just gone straight in the air.
Yeah, he's known in the biz as Flash Gordon. So unfortunately, yeah, he was looking good out there too.
And that's what's that? Sachin coming into bat now.
Sachin is he's a really big hitter. So I don't think he'll let you be guessing what he's out there to do. I think you can see some big shots, and he might go on with it, or he see some big shots and he might get out early.
So that's the end of the second over as well. 1 for 10. Looks like they're changing bowler again. Got here Marcus, it's the new bowler.
Makes me wonder whether they're trying to save James for later on.
Yeah, look, it's a pretty smart plan if that's the idea. Keep James in at the death overs. Or...
Wow, that's a good bowl.
It's a good shape there. It pops it up too. It's like almost a chip shot and gets the single. Sachin, sorry. He's a good striker of the ball. Loves to hit it in the leg side. So taking his go now, and here comes Marcus.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. You can see that shape, and he's played that quite well. Oh, bit of a misfield. Going for 2. No, they've decided to pull out last minute there. I think that was a smart move.
That's a good arm on the boundary, and a good shot by Saksham, and that was a good bowl as well. He's coming in, he's got good height, it's good shape with the delivery.
Oh, he's safe. It's in the air for a bit, but short of the fielder.
I like this. The Crazy Kids are playing their strokes. Now I may get this wrong, but Saksham on this particular field, I think he scored 50 runs off 15 balls.
Oh dear, oh dear.
It's not going to happen today. Might have been I thought it might have, that sun might have impacted the catch. Okay, well that makes it tough. So 2 wickets out for 13 after 2.5 overs. Unlucky Saksham.
Next batter to come in is Ian. And I think just that ball just kind of caught him by surprise there and just kind of popped up there. Popped up straight to the fielder and went off.
Yeah, it just bounced up, didn't it?
Yeah, so it's unfortunate, but another wicket falls. So Crazy Kids, 2 for 13 now. I want to do a bit of consolidation.
Yeah.
side.
Nice.
Bit of a pull shot there. They might go for 2. Yep, they're calling for it.
Nice. Good fielding there by Charles. Nice shot.
That's the end of the over. And Crazy Kids are 2 for 15.
2 for 15 off 3. So we're travelling at 5 runs and over. Johnny Cash are looking sharp in the field and with the ball.
And as expected so far, looks like Johnny Cash are doing another bowling rotation. They've got Hansa in now. And it's a pretty clever strategy that they've put in place here, rotating their bowlers. They're getting wickets. They're kind of mixing things up here, getting a bit of variation. Let's see how Hansa goes. And there's a nice shot there. Stops at the boundary for a single.
Nice fielding there by Johnny Cash. Good shot. So one thing I've noticed, I believe all of them, or at least 2 of them, have come around the wicket. This will be the 3rd out of 4.
That's a really good point there.
Yeah.
They're trying to create a bit of a different angle, I guess, for the right-handers. And look, so far it's paid dividends.
Yeah, you certainly couldn't argue with the strategy at this stage. Oh.
It's a good over so far here from Hamza. Straight a ball. Oh, just goes over the top of the stumps. You just feel like Johnny Cash are tightening the screws here for bowling. There's plenty of overs left to come back here. We've seen big totals come from nowhere in the last 10 overs, so another tight one. It's well placed. They might go for 2 here. They're going to call. And it's well stopped there. Done the old boot shimmy. And they get the 2. And after 3 overs, it's 2 for 17.
2 for 19.
2 for 19.
Just updated. Yeah.
After 4.
So tracking close to 5 runs and over. It's not too bad from the run rate perspective. Got to maintain those wickets in hand.
And Marcus is coming back, so it looks like they've got an idea here in terms of who they want to keep for more than 1 over. Just down leg, just a fraction down leg. And LMS, you can't afford to go down leg side because that is going to count for a wide.
That's marginal, isn't it? It's marginal from being a very good ball to
It's very tight,
Yeah.
very tight. But the umpires just don't give much away there on the leg side. Oh, that's a beautiful ball.
So I'd just like to introduce someone. We've got Andrew Fraser here, who's the skipper for the Crazy Kids today. Do you want to say a few words on how the game's going, Andrew?
Obviously not a great start for the Crazy Kids with a couple of early wickets, but we can consolidate from here and still confident of posting a decent total.
What total are you looking for? What would be your ideal target here, Andrew?
Knowing this batting lineup today, we're going to need 180, I reckon.
180. I think that's a fair call. You do know they've got some big hitters there, especially with Wade and James. Charles is a big hitter as well.
Yeah, and unfortunately we can't bring you on the bowls today, Skip.
Yeah.
To take your bunny Wade down again.
I would have loved that today, but I'm sure there'll be other people there to take that way. When are you coming into the batting lineup, Andrew?
7, but hoping these boys can do the job, and I don't need to go out there much today.
Big shot there.
Is that over?
Big shot. Oh, and he just can't get a hand to that. It looked like he got a fingertip. It was the right shot to play with that ball. He's kind of bowling it across Shivam. So execution was there. Just didn't get the shot there. Straight ball. They're going for a quick single.
That must be something the Crazy Kids should look into. Is they've pushed their field all the way onto the boundary. To me, there looks to be a single every ball if you get a bat to it. So just letting everyone know in the commentary box, we've had Saksham come in, the batter who got out last. Saksham, how is it out there?
Hey, looks pretty even. Coming a little slow on the bat, I think. And yeah, there's easy singles out there for sure. The field's out wide.
Pushed all the way back, yeah. It did look like, so watching from here, he may have dropped it because he was looking into the sun. So he did look a bit uncomfortable with that catch.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest shot, so I'm not surprised I got out. But yeah, that's what you get for trying to up the ante a bit.
I get it. Yeah, you're under captain's orders to push it along, and that's what happens sometimes. Anything you want to say to friends at home or anyone who's dialing into this telecast?
Yeah, if you've got up
that's
early
a great
to
shot.
watch
Beautiful
the bat,
cover drive.
I'm really sorry. Go back to sleep while she plays a beautiful off drive.
Maybe call them back for when you're bowling, huh?
Possibly. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, well batted, Saksham.
Thanks for having me, Trey.
Unlucky.
Cheers.
That was a beautiful off drive there. He just got the shape right and managed to get past the fielder. And guaranteed 4 there.
So that brings us up to 28 runs. That's good. A much needed 4 from for the Crazy Kids. That's
Another good shot. He's placed that well, and he's going to get rewarded for that. That's 4 runs. You can just start to see Shiva just opening up here with his batting. It's getting the bowling's a little bit into his hitting zone, and he's starting to open up now, getting some runs. The field's quite fast too, so it's not taking long for it to go to the boundary. Oh, and a great comeback there from Hamza.
Nice bowl.
Just over the stumps. And a great cut shot. That's a brilliant cut shot. He's timed it well. That's 4.
Well, that moved the run rate along well for the Crazy Kids.
Yeah, 2 for 36 after 6. They picked that up.
Just reached 6 runs and over. Not bad.
And you can just see Shivan's really he's hitting his stride now, and it'll be interesting to see how Johnny Cash come back here as Marcus goes back into the attack. Let's see if we can bring things back here for the team.
Wow.
Now that's a gorgeous delivery. That's just gone away from him, and
that was amazing.
Well bowled from Marcus.
So if you're wondering where the commentary box is here, it is in line with the where the camera is. That moved. That is a very good delivery.
It was beautiful swing. Not only did it move, but it moved late as well.
That was another ball that moved.
They're going to go for it. And it's an easy 2 for Crazy Kids. Well fielded, well kept there by Wade.
Well, yeah, definitely good fielding there by the Johnny Cash.
And just letting you know, as a commentary team, you can get more. You can get more of just these, not just these videos, but more content from LMS Sydney. Be sure to like and subscribe on the Facebook and YouTube. And that's on a leg stump line, just hits his pad. That's probably the first ball I've seen Marcus where it hasn't shaped away there. It's just kind of held its line a bit.
Yeah, seemed to be a bit shorter than the others as well.
Full ball.
Nice, that's in a gap.
He gets the punishment, but stopped at the field. Slight misfield, but
Only the single. That's James on the outfielding, covered by Wade. So my commentary partner here, De Niro, is a long-time crazy kid. Some of you may not realise this, but he's trying his hand in stand-up comedy. So how's that going for you?
It's
here we
going
go.
as
Drop.
good. Oh, that's a great catch.
Nice catch.
Great catch.
That is unfortunate for the crazy kids. The Shivam was really finding his rhythm out there.
And he's just unfortunately just got the placement just a bit wrong there. He's hit it to the field. The fielder took a good catch, and he'll be pretty unhappy with himself there.
Yeah, I was hoping maybe that it might have fell a bit short, but it did carry on. Well done, Johnny Cash. That's a good inning, Shivam. You did very well. So that brings the score 3 for 39.
3 for 39 after 7. There's still plenty of time here, plenty of overs to salvage this. So I think the good thing with the crazy kids is they can consolidate and they can come back. More on one occasion, we've seen teams be in a disadvantaged position in the first 10 overs and then come back to score plenty of runs in the second 10. Anything can happen in T20 cricket, so I have to say they're bowling quite well.
When you're playing at this level of cricket, everyone can bowl, everyone can bat. So you will see and those who are just tuned in who aren't that familiar with LMS, it is 8-a-side cricket. In this crazy kids side, so you have 8 genuine batters playing. So yeah, there's 3 out. We've just seen James come on, their strike bowler. My understanding, he might be ranked in the top 100 bowlers in the world in LMS. So if I have got that wrong, I apologise, but I believe he is that high up there.
Yeah, James is incredible in terms of the rankings. Just trying to find the stats now as he's starting to come back to the top of his mark. And so here is James coming back. Well bowled on a length, just avoids the stumps there. And just here's some stats for you for James. As a bowler, nationally, he's number 9, and in terms of world ranking, he's number 22, so that is on another level.
I really undersold him there when I said they're in the top 100, didn't I? Yeah.
Oh.
So, on the batting side of the crazy kids, you've got James Schofer. He is, without doubt, the strongest batter in the crazy kids today. He is an exceptional cricketer, a lawyer as well, and hopefully he can steady the ship for the crazy kids today. That's pretty wide umpire. He gets away with that one.
Just a bit of a fun fact here for James. He is the 23 in terms of ranking nationally, and he's 45 in the world. So he's a lawyer you don't want to mess with. That's well played.
Nice.
Well played and well bowled. It's good cricket all around.
Or, if I'm not mistaken, I think Wade might have a limp.
Yeah, it looks like he was limping there trying to retrieve the ball. So it's going to be interesting to see how he goes with the bat. Wade's probably one of the best batters in LMS cricket.
Yeah, there was certainly a hobble there.
And really tight over there from James. 3 for 41 after 8 overs. And we have Reese coming back on to bowl.
Now, I believe he's the only one bowling over the wicket so far. Oh,
So the ball goes down leg side there. And I think you're right there, goalie. I think most of the other bowlers have been bowling around the wicket, or it's just a left arm over. So he's just kind of edged that a bit, but he gets a single.
That was an interesting shape up there by James. He really had his front foot open. It was nearly a horizontal stance. Keep an eye on that one next I like to see something a bit unusual like that.
He's got like a leg stump stance going there. And bowls again.
Nice
Nice
work,
drive.
Ian.
Stopped in the boundary though.
So we've just got KB join us in the commentary box. KB, how's it all going?
Yeah. Looks
Organised?
good. Looks good.
And discussing contractual payments, and it hasn't been good, the negotiation so far.
So he's got his front foot right open there. Nice.
Nice shot.
Are
So
you happy with the start here, Goldie, or what?
look, it's a you play against Johnny Cash. These are genuine cricketers. They're really good cricketers. You've got to have your best game to be competitive. I think we're going well. The boys will do their best, and that's all we can do. So So am I happy? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. This is back-to-back finals for you, isn't it? Last year, I think you played against Brown Snakes. I think was it?
That's
in
true.
the Div 2 final.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It was the winter, wasn't it? That's right.
It was.
Yeah,
I'm
we
pretty
did.
sure. Yeah.
That came down to the last couple of balls, but we
that
just fell a bit short there.
Unlucky. Yeah.
We're really enjoying our LMS cricket, KB.
Yeah. And you're heading up to the Gold Coast.
No, not this year. We did
No?
go last year, and we were very keen. Unfortunately, the weather didn't do us any favours.
Yeah.
But we're all a bit busy this year, so which is unfortunate because it was a cracking trip last year. But I'd say that we'll be there next year. So for the
Good
next
stuff.
year,
Good stuff.
It's one we were disappointed to miss, but everyone was a little bit too busy in 2023. Here comes James. Yeah, we were looking at his stats earlier.
Oh, what a ball!
He's ramped the pace up with that ball there.
He number 23 bowler in the world.
So what do you do to James? Just step across the line and just whack him over cow corner? Is that how you do it?
I don't know. It's tough. Because whilst he bowls at this speed, I have seen him bowl very quick, and he doesn't change his run up. So you always have to expect it's going to be a bouncer into the ribs.
Yeah, right.
I feel like
That's where you like it, though.
Yeah.
I think the strategy with James doing the old club cricket hack. You just throw a massive hack in cow corner and just hope that it goes for 6.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Or it goes over the keeper's head. Oh, he's
He's going around the
jumping
wicket.
around the wicket, change the angle.
That's a good shot.
Oh, misfield,
they're
going
coming
for
back.
2.
Oh.
It's dangerous. And they're safe.
Oh, Ian, very casual, not watching.
That's good fielding there by Johnny Cash.
And I have to say
That's
that running, that second run there was not the best. He needed to slide his bat, so very lucky that he didn't get run out.
I think I'm going to be wearing the green and gold shirt here, but I must have missed something because he seemed to be safe to me with the way James and Wade are going. It sounds like it was closer than we think, at least that I think. But he's in. It was a good shot and good result for the Crazy Kids. How have you been happy with the way the season's gone, KB?
It's been a good season, but competitive season, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there hasn't been any dominant figures. I think everyone's been beaten a few times over, which is good to see.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Do you play much this season?
No, mate. Watching guys like you and your team play has been really, really good.
That's good to hear.
It's good to see the competitive spirit in you guys as well.
Yeah. We've got some supporters here for the Crazy Kids.
There's an entourage. Yes.
I like to say that we're the most well-supported team in the LMS Eastern Sydney. We've got my mum's here to watch, and then my family, my wife and 2 daughters, and I'm not even playing. I'm in the commentary box. So come on, Crazy Kids.
Don't forget to buy merchandise on cckc.com.au. Get the latest shirts and signatures from the entire team. We have some memorabilia valued at around $3,000. I'm definitely not lying there.
What's your score, you reckon? What do you think's a good score that you can defend?
Look, I think it's going to be tough, anything under 180.
Yep.
That itself may be tough.
So 49 after 10, what do you think we can get to? 160?
I think...
You still got Shafe. Is Shafe batting?
Yeah, he's in now.
Oh, he's at the non-strikers, yeah, okay.
So, realistically, I think we can get 160. I think probably 150's more likely.
Yep.
But I think we really need to get 180. the batting lineup on this Johnny Cash side is pretty impressive.
You never know. They might be in for a choke.
Yep, no, it's possible.
They might underrate yous.
We've got some solid bowling and it's
love
crazy.
Good shot, the legs.
Good fielding there by Charles. Nice shot. And another good bowl from Reese. So just going back to James, who was on the last over, he's got figures of three overs for 10 runs. That is very tight bowling in LMS.
He's pushing hard. Ian's got to run hard.
That's a nice shot.
Ian's going to get a workout here because Shape loves running between wickets.
Is he in a big runner?
He's not a big runner.
He's not a big runner.
He's not a big runner.
This makes sense.
He's a very casual kind of runner.
This makes sense.
I did notice him last.
Shape's going to push him. Sorry.
No, I did notice him last week.
Oh,
he did. I believe he might have had a hamstring injury, so he may be still carrying that. Ian. So.
Oh, he's about to test it out today.
Yeah.
Batting with Shape.
That is a good ball.
Good shot. Good ball.
Another good ball there.
Might go for two here. They're gonna
Not on Charles's arm. That is good fielding by Charles. Hey, we got the big fella here. We got Andrew Percy.
How's it going?
Hey mate, nice to see you.
Good. How's the injury?
It's pretty sore. I can walk, so I can hobble, I guess you would call it, but wouldn't miss this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you playing today, or?
Yeah, we were 6 for 18, and now we've rallied past 100.
Wow.
Looks like we're dismissed now, so I better.
All right, it's nice to see you, Percy. That's a good comeback. So we've got James. Nice.
Good pull shot.
Sort of picked a bit of a gap. There should be two there if Ian moves.
No, Fielder manages to stop the two.
No, James retains the strike.
That's not a birdie.
Yeah. So what do we got? Percy's game over there. Is that
That's
a final?
It's a gradings game.
Oh.
Gradings game / friendly. So
I
yeah, it's
see.
good to see games on that aren't finals today.
Yeah.
Got a couple of finals on here. Div 2 right now, and then Div 1 coming up next.
Yeah. And for those who are listening who live around this area, do you want to let them know when the next season starts, the summer season? I assume it's in
it's
early
October 8.
Yeah.
October 8 after the long weekend. So not much of a break really, is it?
No. Just enough time for my injury to heal.
And speaking of...
Has Sharpie bowled yet? This is his first over.
Sharpie's coming on. It's his first over.
Here we go.
The skip's decided.
So Sharpie's just ticked over 600 games.
Wow.
So he's second behind Will Jacobs, who's got 630 odd.
Oh my God.
But by the end of summer, with the way Sharpie plays his games, he'll be surpassing him as the #1 capped Sydney player for LMS. Yeah.
A real gentleman of the
Yeah.
game. Everyone enjoys playing with and against him.
Over 17,000 runs.
Wow.
Wow, that's incredible. Oh, he's picked that up. It's gone. That is four.
So Charles is a good bowler and he's a very good batter. I've seen him hit some massive shots over the years. And he's a gentleman enough to he's helped out the crazy kids and played for our side over the years quite a few times. So if we're playing in a grand final, it's nice to play against Charles's team because they're all good fellas.
It's good.
I think Shafe will take to Sharpie's bowling.
He's liking
Left
that
arm
line.
over.
Here
He'll love
it goes again. It's in the line. It's in his hitting
But
zone.
this time Reese is going to come around and chop that off.
That seemed to be a better ball in my view. It was a bit slower, but it seemed to be fuller. So
Yep.
this Johnny Cash. I don't think I've ever seen a team bowl almost exclusively around the wicket.
Oh, Ian's gone big.
See you
Cleared
later.
it.
What a wonderful
That was
shot.
in the slot,
Wow.
and that is gone
His
for all
teammates from
money.
the Custard Arms would have loved that one.
Boy, oh boy.
Ian's been a real find for the crazy kids this season. So this is the first season he's played for us.
He's played the bulk of the games for you. That's
He
good.
has.
That's
he
good.
has, Yep. He's sort of playing. I believe he might be sharing across 3 grades. But yeah, the Custard Arms were his #1 side, and then he's played the rest of the crazy kids.
Yeah, nice.
And he's joining us in the summer comp as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, very lucky there. It was just floating a bit for him. And,
He'll keep for you today, won't he?
He will. He'll be
Yeah.
keeping. Yeah. He did a good job with the keeping last week.
for
So
68.
tell us about this Australian tour, KB. So it's on the Gold Coast, I believe.
Oh, the Nationals, yes, yeah. So what? 3 weeks away, are we? 4 weeks away from the Nationals, returning to Queensland. We've got a massive amount of teams that are registered, and
Wow.
they're doing the draw up as we speak. Very open edition this will be.
Oh, really?
Oh,
it's
Marcus
good
has gone
shot.
after his first ball. James is coming
Good
around, but he won't
shot,
get to
and
him.
he's not going to get that.
Nice shot, Ian.
There's a full toss. He's played that well.
So Marcus, he's a midweek player in summer, but
Ah.
he's done a few fill-ins for JCM, and
Handy player.
a very handy player.
Yeah.
Good bowler, very good bowler.
Right.
2 for 16 after 3, but yeah.
You can't judge one innings.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They haven't used more than the 5 here today, actually.
Oh,
That is
another
a
good
gap
shot.
there.
That's gone
That
as
is
well.
quality shot by Ian.
And we can see the crazy
the
kids
riddle
are
on there.
starting to counter-attack a bit.
So we just hit 76 runs after 12.2 overs. That's not bad. Like,
You can get to 150, I reckon you got something to
Yeah.
work with.
there's our sort of strike bowler, Will, the young fella. He's a very quick bowler for this sort of standard of cricket. He's carrying a bit of an injury today, so we're not sure whether he will be able to bowl. But there are some quality bowlers here in the Crazy Kids who'll be able to.
So 2 balls, he got hit for consecutive boundaries, and Genna comes over to have a chat with him. What's he telling him?
I don't know.
Don't get carded.
They were two different type
Oh,
of
that's,
balls.
that's a better line, and he's
much
appealed.
better.
I think there was a noise. There was.
It's got behind.
There was a noise, and he's gone.
Ian doesn't believe so, obviously.
Your
Ian is not
hearing's better
impressed.
than mine, Danero. I didn't
I didn't hear
that.
anything. Yeah.
Oh, I heard something.
They'll be able to see whether it
Ian-
bounced before Wade, but
Unfortunately, Ian's out. 32 off 23. Good innings.
that was a very good innings. Well done, Ian.
Sort of comes to the crease.
And that is good for Marcus as well. Sort of
3 wickets for Marcus.
came
Yeah.
back.
Wickets.
yeah.
He's
So
doing
scored
well.
Over 2,000 runs in his 114 innings. A highest score of 81 and a strike rate of 131. So we need all of that today if we can.
Very impressive.
Yeah. Saravi's a very good batter and a very good bowler.
Yeah, definitely.
Played with the Crazy Kids for a few years now.
Unfortunately, his average this year not great. 14 across 17 games. But let's
yeah.
hope that'll change for finals.
Yeah.
He might be a big time player, is he?
He is. He's a big.
yeah.
That average he may have batted down the order a bit this year,
Right.
coming in as a bit of a pitch hitter.
Pitch hitter, yeah, okay, fair enough.
But a very high quality batter.
Oh,
There it
it's
is.
right in the
He's hit it
zone.
straight to Reese.
And Reece is a bit lucky there. He was he's having a drink. So,
Yeah, I was going to say,
so he
he
almost lost his head as well.
got himself some water there on the boundary. All right, so that's 78 after 13. So, yeah, we James is on 16 of 18.
He's going very slow. But he can pick up. His averaging strike rate is 186, and his average is 88. It's phenomenal. He's ranked the 23rd batsman in Australia, 45 in the world.
Yeah.
Change bowling here
I
we've got
could only
here.
say if he's going at a slower run rate, that's just because the bowling is demanding. Right?
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, they're bringing on Genna here. Josh Genna.
Josh
Oh, yeah.
Genna.
Now,
Good
Josh,
offie.
Josh has played for the Crazy Kids
Is he? Yeah.
a few
Yeah.
times. Well,
Filled
here
in.
is another big hitting batter. So Josh is a good bowler, but as a batter,
Ooh, wide.
And
Cool.
wide as well.
you are genuinely looking at an LMS Eastern Suburbs All-Stars team on this Johnny Cash. And I mean that with the utmost respect. This is a high-class team.
So Josh has had 230 wickets
Yeah.
at an average of 33. Best figures are 5 for 27.
Wow.
Well, while you've got his stats over, how has he been going with the bat?
With the bat. He is averaging this year 57
Right.
at a strike rate of 167.
Yeah, that's certainly the Josh that I know.
But his bowling, this is one of his best years, 36 wickets to date. His best year was 41 last year, so he's going to surpass that. You would
He's flipped that
assume,
one up,
but-
and it's carded.
That's massive.
That's kind of just floated off the hand.
Schaefer's
and
taken him.
Schaefer said, that's going away. I'm dismissing that for 6.
Unlucky, Josh. So this has so far been a fortunate over for the Crazy Kids. KB's going to leave the commentary box for a moment. Thank you, KB. That was insightful.
Floated that again and gets away with it with the single.
Crazy Kids tracking just under 6.5 runs and over. Oh, that is a good ball by Josh. Well done, Josh.
Good flight and dip there. Oh.
There is a little bit of movement there.
There's
He's got good line and length, but it did move off the seam a little bit. I won't say a lot, but there's enough to defeat the batsman.
Just a little bit of turn there. That's a flatter ball, and he's managed to
quicker.
tap that
There's
a bit.
a single.
Will they go for 2? No. Feeler's too fast there.
So that was a good recovery by Josh. It ended up being a good over. So 9 runs off the over. It's good for the Crazy Kids, but yeah, nice bowling, Josh.
Let's see who Johnny Cash bring up now. They've used 6 bowlers so far, and it's Hamza coming back into the attack.
Yeah, he bowled quite well his first stint. 2 overs, 17 runs. Crazy Kids are 87 off 14. So yeah, they really should be targeting that 150. Wickets in hand will play a factor. That's a good bowl. That is tight bowling. Well done, Hamza. Nice.
There's a big 2
So
there.
Wade-
Let's see
oh.
what happens.
Here
They're
I-
going for the 2.
Here I was saying Wade was hobbling. You know, he's sprinting like a panther there. Nice fielding there, Wade. Good shot, good
A
bowling.
little bit earlier, but it looks like it's okay.
For those who are unfamiliar with the field, you would have seen the trams going past. There's a bit of a Belmore Sports Ground feel to it, like the Canterbury Bulldogs. There were the trains going past.
Oh, a big shot there.
It's safe.
gonna
Can he
be
get the
safe,
2? Nice.
They're
That's like
going
a
hard
chip shot.
now. No, they've decided to stop. Just a single.
On James's arm, that's probably not a bad call.
2 balls left in the over.
Only 3 runs so far.
Oh, a nice drive, but it's going to get stopped here. Will they go for the 2nd? Looks like James gone. No, he's changed his mind here.
Well, one thing's for sure is James is running at a different speed to the rest of the Crazy Kids. When I say that, I mean in between wickets.
Oh,
He's a
good
bit
shot.
quicker.
He's
Nice
placed that
shot.
well. They might get 2. They might get 4.
Oh,
and they get 4.
That's a 4.
That is
Well
a
done.
Great,
Good shot.
Great shot there from Sorav.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Will joining us here in the commentary box, carrying a bit of an injury into this game. Will, do you want to come in and say a few words? Tell us how you're feeling, how the injury's going.
Feeling a lot better actually in the last few minutes, so might be a tad off with the pace, but hopefully I can still bowl straight.
Brant, good line and length's the key, right?
100%.
What do you think's a defendable target here?
Looking at their batting lineup throughout the week, and this MP8 notoriously having a lot of runs on the offside, I think anything above 170 is very defendable.
Yep.
Anything less than that, you're looking at a really good bowling performance.
Yeah, I think that's we probably in agreement. We were looking at about 180. So we've got Josh back on coming back on.
Oh, good shot. Straight to the fielder though.
Yeah, I think so. With this, we've got 5 overs to go. We're at 95. So I think 180 may be a bit of a stretch, but nothing's out of the question. But if we can get to 150, at least we have a bit of a ball game. So a bit over 10 runs and over.
Oh,
That's a
and
good
speaking
shot.
of,
He
he's
dropped
dropped
it.
it. And that is unfortunate.
He did well. He did well. I think that was Reese in the field. He got to the ball well.
He got the possession, yeah.
Maybe looking into the sun a little bit, but unfortunately it slipped out. So unlucky there, Reese. But well done, Sarav. You live to fight another day.
Just letting everyone listening in today that there is no bias in the commentary team. Everyone's very objective.
Yep.
We don't have 3 Crazy Kids players on the comp box
No,
at all.
they're actually wearing neutral shirts.
This is continued good bowling by Josh. Yeah, that was the one that needed to go.
And
Just a single. Bowling to his field, even the loose balls.
you could hear the crowds wanting a 6. They're wanting the bang for blood.
Last ball of the over.
Big crowds or 1 KP.
Yeah.
Oh, he's floated that up for him, and he's got him. That was a clever ball.
I think KB. So, Will's going out to square leg now. That's a good innings there, James. May have overthought that one. Eyes lit up the full toss because he took care of the other one. But Josh gets the better of him today.
Smart bowling from Josh. Just try to get him in with that floater, and unfortunately he's won that one. Crazy Kids, 5 for 99 after 16. The new batter now is Andrew Fraser, the skipper for the Crazy Kids. As one skipper to another, any advice you have for Andrew?
Oh, Andrew's a good batter. He's predominantly known as a bowler. He's a good medium pacer. He's very known in that Glenn McGrath really continuous line and length. He's a handy batter. I often do bat him. He comes in either a first drop or opening batter. So I don't think we'll lose much with him coming in. We are running out of wickets. I think you just have to keep swinging. There's no point going into this with 110, even if you don't get all out. This Johnny Cash team is just too good. 110 wouldn't do it.
Just for all the viewers, it's 5 for 100. 5 for 100 after 16.1 overs. So still times for Crazy Kids to come back here and get to that 150, 160 total. Looks like a bit of field placement here. Away, the keeper. Bringing in mid off and mid on a little bit. And you can see why.
Look again.
The stumps just missed.
The Crazy Kids have got to be conscious there for the overthrows. We need every run. That tactic of the dropping it, I think, would have been very well used earlier on in the game because the Johnny Cash literally has everyone on the boundary. That has fallen short. It's gone to Reese again, and good fielding. It's thrown in for the single. Yeah, the field has come in slightly for Andrew Fraser.
Oh, beautiful shot.
That has gone,
and it's gone right through him, and that is for...
Just a bit to the side of Reese, I think.
You could just see the shoulders slump a little bit seeing that, and Reese will not be happy.
That's a good shot by Andrew Fraser.
Beautiful sweep shot.
That's 106 with one more ball this over. We sort of need another 4 with this ball. We need to be tracking about 10 runs and over, which is not an easy task.
No, it's not, but it's a very good point. Crazy Kids need a big over here. Oh, and there's a bit of an edge, but that's okay.
That'll roll. That's nice fielding. No. 3 to go. 107. So should still be targeting that 140. 10 runs and over, but I guess, and then who's coming back? Who's bowling here?
It looks like we've got Josh coming back in. Hamza and Marcus have bowled their 4 overs. Hamza finished with none for 33 just now. Just a few changes here from Josh. Wants to get his field placement right. Let's put everyone on the boundary. No one fine or third man. Short.
That's well placed.
Really
well placed, Andrew
here.
Fraser.
They're going to go for a 2. They might get 4. They get 4.
4 runs. Well done, Andrew.
That was incredibly well placed. The field here at MP8 is rapid quick. With not a cloud in the sky, you can imagine the field will be dry by the time Johnny Cash take the field with the bat.
We are maybe in for a real skipper's knock here from Andrew Fraser.
Oh no, he's gone up
Run,
there.
Fraser, run.
And
Unlucky, Fraser.
unlucky. Just an edge straight in the top.
I'm seeing a bit of a pattern here. Every time KB yells something out, someone gets out. So can someone send a message to KB to keep it down?
Is it the KB curse? Is that an actual thing? We're finding out right now.
That is good bowling by
Well
Josh.
bowled
Probably
by
his
Josh.
top spinner, I'd imagine. That's hit the bat high. Good catch by Wade. I think for him that would be regulation, but well done.
Here we go. We have Will, who is the number 8. And for those viewing at home on Facebook, YouTube, the last man stands is only 8 wickets. So the fielding team have to take all 8 wickets in a game.
If you're wondering what that banging noise is, we may not be in the best position here. We've got people shooting for goal in football behind us. I hope that doesn't hit the camera later on. So, all right, here we go, Will. Now we've got to see this injury of his, how he's travelling. Nice shot.
Good shot. Going for the drive.
Oh, there's certainly no indication of any issues there. So yeah, back to your stand-up comedy. It's not something that you see a lot of, so I find that very interesting. It's something I've really enjoyed going to watch over the years. So how is that going for you, De Niro?
It's going... Oh, wow.
That's safe.
Let's wait for this. And they're going for 2. Oh, dear.
If-
It's going to make
he
it.
will-
Oh, they've shy of the stumps.
That is good running there, Saraf. Well done.
Yeah, so just going back to the comedy. Yeah, the comedy's doing quite well, Goldie. I mean, it's very much early days, and I can't say that I'm going to have a Netflix special anytime soon, but it's been enjoyable. It's been an enjoyable experience so far.
I could imagine it being very rewarding, being quite creative. I can't wait till the crazy kids come and watch one of your open mics, or sort of one of your sessions. Looking forward to it.
Well, definitely, a bit of a shout out here to our main sponsors. That, well, let's just say I'm joking about that, but just a bit of a shout out here to Wildlife Lounge. They have an open mic comedy show called Off the Couch Comedy. It's on Tuesday nights from 7:30. It's an open mic show, and definitely feel free to attend.
That sounds good. What time does it start on the Tuesday?
It starts at 7:30 is the show time. I just wanted to shout that out for all the listeners and viewers.
And this is at Glebe, right?
Yeah, this is at Glebe. So the Wildfire Lounge is it's kind of as you're going into from Broadway, going into that main strip in Glebe. And
We'll make sure we have a crazy kids night out there and view one of our very own doing stand-up. So I can't wait.
and just as another shout out too, on that night they have 2-for-1 seltzers. So
Nice.
something to be mindful of. And he's edged that, and that is some beautiful French cricket going to the boundary.
I think Reese would be a bit disappointed with that. That was a very good bowl, so it probably deserved better than that. You could see a smile on his face.
You can see from here, that's
yeah.
right.
But that was a good bowl, Reese. Sometimes that happens.
And I think that's just one of the things with the field setting here too, is they don't have a third man or fine leg here. Looks like that fielding change has been put into place now.
So there's 2 overs to go.
That is an amazing ball. He's cut him in half. Great stop from Wade as well, who was misstepped.
Seemed to be a bit quicker, and it was definitely angled in. Sarav sort of opened it up a bit to give himself some space, and Reese followed him. Again. Wow.
And here we go, and it's going down again. They might try for 2. Saurav's running hard, and it stops the boundary. Oh, amazing fielding there.
That is high quality fielding by Joel. Nice fielding, Joel. Joel has held up that whole area the whole game. He moves around the field very quickly. Looking forward to seeing him with the bat.
And you can see he's hunched over because his shoulder's sore carrying the field there. And a beautiful shot from Saurav. That is ridiculous. And that's gone for 4. That's a beautiful uppercut shot.
That's a 4. Probably missed the 6 by maybe 1.5 meters. So that is a quality shot by Saurav.
And I don't think there was much more that Reese could have done there. It wasn't a bad ball in terms of as a bouncer. But Saurav has just played a clever shot there. And all of a sudden, it's 6 for 125 in the last over.
So we still, that 140 isn't out of reach. Especially for those who aren't familiar with LMS, if you hit a 6 on the last ball, you get 12 runs. It's an LMS sort of special rule. And I can tell you the last time I batted in LMS, I hit the 6. And I don't hit many 6s, and I got that, it's called a home run. And I got the 12, so that was enjoyable. All right, so you got the strike bowler, James, here. We've got Will batting. Again, if we can get to 140 or a 125, that's a good result. That's a good result. James will have words about that. I can expect probably a bit of bounce. No, he slowed it down. So we've got Saurav batting. Saurav can hit a ball. Be interesting to see what type of bowling James does. That one was a bit slower. You can see he's got that height. He comes down from sort of a high point.
Oh, it's a big shot.
I think that's going to be a bit short.
It's just short of the field. They're going to go hard. They're running for the 2, and they've missed that. Will's managed to get through there.
Will should be moving a bit quicker than that in this closing over. I don't know if that's the injury. It could well be. He's hunched over a little bit. But he should be backing right up. Every single could be a 2 at this stage.
3 balls to go. Bouncer. It goes for the cut shot. He's done well. The ball's going, and it's not going to make it.
That's 2 runs.
They've ran 2.
That's quality fielding. He moved a long way to get to that.
And I got a bit of shout out there to the fielding here. The old shoe shimmy is always my favourite. 2 balls left.
130. So.
And brilliant ball.
That is a good ball.
Brilliant
you could
ball
see him drifting away. You could see Saurav sort of opened it up, and then he just kept it out wide. So this is the last ball, 130 runs. Just if a 6 will be worth 12 runs. So
you can just see a little bit of a field change there from bowler. There he goes. He's gone big. Can it make it? And it's gone for 4. 4 off the last ball.
That is a quality innings there by Saurav. He got 31 of 22 balls, supported by Will, 3 runs of 3 balls. Will's carrying an injury. Well done to Johnny Cash. Like they are an excellent side, and their performance today is.
There's a star fielder here. Here's a star fielder. Has carried the side.
Crazy Kids did very well against this side. That sort of bowling. 134 is not a bad result. So we just got to do better with the bat. I'm going to disappear and chat to the boys for a few minutes, and then I might come back.
And Johnny Cash Memorial, the Crazy Kids scored 134 for 6 after their 20, and Johnny Cash are about to start the innings here. It looks like what we've got here for the openers, it looks like we've got Josh and Reese. They're going to be the openers for the second innings for Johnny Cash. And
so 2 guys that had 2 good bowling sessions. So that's good. And it looks like we got Will for the opening for the Crazy Kids. Now, Will is a very strong bowler, very quick for this level of cricket. He is carrying an injury though, so it may well be an interesting session for him bowling.
Let's just take a look at the field here. It looks like they're not going to have a fine leg of third man so far. It's very much around square and the mid-on region. Will here, he's got good pace. He's got good away swing too. So let's see how he goes. Like Goldie said, with the injury, and you see here, Will's trying to get his field placement right. He wants to have someone a bit finer here, so Sora's been put in that position, and here we go.
Yeah, first ball, come on, Will. Whoa, okay. There's some good wheels there. He is wide. Doesn't. Yeah, it's hard to tell whether the injury's playing a part. Certainly moved. It moved away.
Definitely moved. You can see that away swing actually worked against him for the wide. But he looks like he's doing okay despite the injury.
Just angle it in.
That's
a good ball. That is a good ball. Well done,
That is a great ball. And you can see that pace in the away swing is really, when it's online, it really works well. Just going for the drive just wasn't quite there.
It's worth flagging here. Like I'll jump in after this ball. Another good ball.
Just dabbed it there to Sorav.
Good bowl and very good fielding by Sorav. They're not going to run two on his arm. Yeah, I was just going to say in the break there when you guys all went and got your cups of tea and coffee, the Crazy Kids and Johnny Cash, came together. We had a good laugh. That's the type of cricket that we're sort of playing here. It is all in good spirits. So, whilst both teams do want to win, it is nice to play in a game that is played in, as good sportsmanship and in good spirits. So, yeah. That's a good ball.
Oh, good ball.
Good ball, Will.
Gets a single. Left-right combination there. Be interesting to see how the Crazy Kids bowlers handle that. 2 balls left. Will's bowling quite well so far.
Yeah, he's probably needs to work a little bit on his line. His length seems to be there. There seems to be some good speed, but to me, he looks like he might be still. That injury might be causing him a bit of discomfort. Good bowl.
No run there.
Good quality bowl, Will.
Good bowling from Will.
That's a lot of respect from the Johnny Cash.
Like Goldie said, I think the winner here ultimately is the spirit of cricket. Both sides very relaxed and friendly. There's no unnecessary combativeness as we go to the next ball. Well played from both Josh and Will there.
Not to take anything away from Johnny Cash, but to give those at home some context about the quality, the standard we're playing against here. This Johnny Cash team plays in 2nd Division and 1st Division, and he's playing in the grand final in 1st Division straight after this game. So if that gives you a bit of context, the standard for a 2nd Division side who we're playing against, then now we just had a soccer ball, as I mentioned earlier, nearly hit the camera. I hope it doesn't. All right, who we got here? Now you got James Chauffeur bowling here, very high quality player. So that is a good ball. There's that line, there's that length. I would expect nothing else. You've sort of got the two Jameses, the James and Johnny Cash, and James for the Crazy Kids. They're sort of both in that same calibre of player, batting and bowling. So nice bowl, James.
Good width, but it's running away for the fence.
That is fantastic effort there by Sorav. It does make it, but Sorav moved a long way to try and run that down. Good effort there by the Crazy Kids. Nice shot by Josh.
Good shot there, Josh. Just managing to kind of squirt that away.
It's funny, the quality of players like Josh. I was having a chat to him in the break, and he said this season he's wasn't batting as well as normal, and as we covered earlier, his average this season's 56. So that says something about the standard he expects of himself. Nice single there from Josh. Good bowling by James.
It's doing quite well on both sides. There's a change of sides here for the left-hander.
That is a quality ball. Angled right in. Reece couldn't do much with that, and he just pushed it away. And he doesn't get onto it. That's that hits the wickets. It's just good quality bowling by James. Good line, good length. That's another good ball.
Good.
That's the single.
Well fielded.
Well fielded by Flash Gordon.
That is the end of the over. And we have to say that the bowling's very tight here for Crazy Kids. It's the same start to how the Crazy Kids batted. Nothing is getting away so far, so it's very much an even game here.
We just had another soccer ball nearly hit us. You can tell the Johnny Cash are taking this serious. There's no loose swings; they're just pushing it. Yeah. Yeah, just a moment. Okay. Yeah. I've just got to go get this ball. Nice bowl from Will.
Bowling from Will. He's handling himself quite well despite the injury. It was reported prior to the game that Will's done an abdominal injury. We don't know how serious it is, but he's bowling through the pain.
Oh,
There's an appeal and he's been given.
what good bowling.
And I have to say that might be a bit harsh for the batter, but there was a noise.
Once again, I think I'm showing my age here, maybe compared to you, De Niro. I didn't hear the noise, but there is a lot of banging going on behind me. Josh certainly isn't happy with that decision. I couldn't tell, but maybe there was an you got to tell, that's good keeping. He wasn't expecting it to go down leg side. Great keeping, Ian. Quality bowling, Will, especially considering that you've got carrying an injury into this. Now we've got the big hitter James here. I played in a game where I think he must have hit like 50 and less than 10 runs, came out and hit another 30 or so. This guy can hit an absolute ton. So I know Will enjoys bowling to him. He's bowling against probably the best batter in the competition. So hopefully, I think Will bend the back against James. So here we go.
This will be a good contest now.
That is
Great
a good bowl,
shot,
Will.
excellent shot, and he's right off the gate. That's 4 runs.
That's 4 runs. He virtually just leaned on that. That is just a testament to James's batting prowess. Good bowling, Will. That's tough.
That is just a good batter there, and like goalie said, he's kind of that was more of a check shot really, and he's just managed to slice that away to the boundary. Drive is a better word. So let's see what Will does here. What's he going to do? 2 balls left.
That's another good bowl. Well done, Will.
Well, and James has responded, and there's a bit of a misfield, but it's only for the single. And there's the change of batter here. Reece on strike for the lefty-right combination still going on. Oh, he's
Nice
hit
bowl.
that.
This is
Edged a little bit.
Andrew Fraser has zoomed
got that.
around, fired it in. Wow, that was some sort of fielding, Andrew. Just to give you a context, he was sitting more like a deep point, and he has moved all the way around to third man to cut that off and keep it to a single. Great fielding, good bowling, Will. James is back on bowling the next over.
Johnny Cash 1 for 17 after 3 overs.
They're travelling at 5.6 runs and over. I wouldn't look too much into that. The required run rate is 7 per over. I wouldn't read that too much into that because they will get a move on.
That's
But well done, crazy kids. You're really, keeping them keeping into this game.
It's a good point too. Johnny Cash, massive batting depth here. Can bat quite deep. And
That is
it's a good
quality
ball.
bowling. Wow. James, fantastic bowling.
Looked like he cut a bit off the seam. I don't know if he intended to do that, but it was very well bowled.
Another
is
good
it
ball there.
that?
This
Can
is
he
a
get
catch.
onto it?
That's
And
a
he's
catch.
caught
That's
it.
out.
And
Wow.
Reese is absolutely livid there.
And to put into context, Reese is a very high quality batter. So that is quality bowling. Great catch by Saksham. That was right out near the boundary. So unfortunate for Reese because that is, he's a good batter. But great bowling and catching by the crazy kids. So we really do have a game on our hands here.
Reese would be not happy there. The shot was on. He just couldn't get that elevation he wanted.
Unfortunate, Reese.
Unfortunately. And Gold is right here. There's definitely a game on our hands. And it's funny in finals games, you never know what's going to happen. And suddenly, Johnny Cash are 2 for 17 very quickly.
So the Hamza, who just came in, we have had the pleasure of him playing for the Crazy Kids, filled in over the years. So we've all played together, sort of probably about close to 5 years, all played in the same comps. He is a good quality batter. That is a good bowl, James. Wow. And I can tell you who's coming in next because he's that square leg umpire is Wade Butler. I would personally call him the second best batter in Eastern Sydney LMS and only behind James, who is standing at the other end. So there's still a lot of batting in this Johnny Cash.
Good shot.
This could be a
But it's
catch.
in the air.
That's out. That is out.
Is he in the boundary? He
Hamza
is.
he's
He's
out.
gone too.
That was a good shot. That was a cracking shot. He got caught right on the boundary by Flash Gordon. Unfortunately, you probably hit it to the worst person you could as far as fielding goes. Unlucky. So now you would have who I consider to be the number 1 and number 2 batters in LMS Eastern Sydney, Wade Butler and Jones.
And Johnny Cash 3 for 17 now. A bit of a recovery job. These two batters can certainly come back here. They've got plenty of runs and the average is tremendous to say the very least here. So it's a very similar start to how the Crazy Kids performed. Lost a few wickets and we were just a bit sluggish, but as we know in LMS, anything can happen. And a bit of a changing in the field there for James. He's gotten 2 wickets. Let's see how he goes. Oh, it's a great shot.
Nice shot, Wade. Wouldn't expect anything else. Great bowling, James.
And that is over, and the score is 3 for 18 after 4 overs.
What a great start in the field and with the bowling by the Crazy Kids. Johnny Cash required still a bit over 7.3 runs and over. I wouldn't read too much into that. This is a fast field. A few big overs can bring that down. But wickets in hand are a genuine thing. 1 or 2 of these current batters get out, then we are really in a close fought game. Oh, good bowl, Will. Wow. He's definitely bowling a bit slower than he normally would, but that is good line and length. I hope he continues to do that. Looks like Charles Sharp is going out. Again, this guy hits 50s for breakfast. It's just, this batting depth by Johnny Cash is amazing.
Speaking of batting depth, that is a great shot.
Great shot.
For the single.
Quality fielding out wide by Shivam. He had a good day with the bat. So well done, Shivam. Quality bowling, as always, Will. Here we go. James back on strike. Will's favourite guy to bowl to in this type of cricket. Nice. A lot of respect there, Will.
Goldie alluded to earlier, the batting depth of Johnny Cash is, for lack of a better word, insane. A lot of the batters average around 40, 50 and onwards. So, and that's a good dab. Straight to
Sarav. He doesn't make mistakes with those sort of that in that field. Well, good bowling, Will. Well, good field placement. The required run rate just ticked over 7.5 runs and over. As I said, you shouldn't be reading too much into that, but that is the crazy kids are managing this well. Or
down leg, there's an appeal, but it's gone way down leg. Well bowled though.
Even with my yellow shirt on, I would say that, in my view, that certainly was going down leg side. It's a good bowl though. It jams into his pads. He couldn't actually play a shot. Dot ball. Great, another great over, Will. I'm hoping Andrew Fraser bowls out Will his next over, because I don't know how long his injury is going to hold up. Yeah, so we just had a fielding change, and this was brought on by Will. De Niro, who's been in the commentary box, was good enough to offer himself as a specialist fielder. That was because Will may not have been able to play. De Niro has just replaced James Chauffeur, who was bowling the opening 2 overs. He's been replaced now by Josh Gordon, or as we like to call it, Flash Gordon. He is a very handy bowler. So you have high quality batters in, you have a very good bowler. That is a nice bowl. And credit has to go to Ian as a wicketkeeper. I mean, his first time wicket-keeping for the Crazy Kids was last week. I'm not sure if he wicket-keeps a lot with the other teams, but he did a great job last week, and he's doing a really good job today. So well done, Ian. He did a great job with the bat too. 7.7 runs and over required. Nice bowl. He's picked a gap here. They are moving quickly. Oh, and there's a collision in the field. I hope they're okay. They stopped the 4. That was De Niro and Saksham. They look okay. That was a great effort. So Wade picked the Wade picked the gap, and he did a good shot. I was watching the fielders there. I didn't see the batters. I assume they ran 3. Unless apologies if I got that wrong, who the hitter was. Oh, that's wide. He's probably just put a bit too much effort into that one. I could see him really open up his shoulders there. But other than that, this is good quality bowling by Josh Flash. So the score, I believe you can see it on the screen anyways, 3 for 24 after 5.2. Nice bowl, very good bowl, Josh, good shot by James. A lot of respect for the quality of the player. And then you've got Wade, he's keen to move the score along. He did back up for that second run, so maybe keep an eye out for that. I wouldn't say that would be Wade's normal game. He'd be hitting more lots of 4s and 6s, but that probably tells you how much he wants to win this. Nice shot by Wade. He's picked a gap. I think this will be a single. That is quality fielding by Shivam. Great keeping. Wow, that is good quality fielding. So good bowling, good shot, good fielding, good cricket. So that is 1 ball to go in Josh's over, and he's got 5 runs off the over so far. That is very tight bowling by Josh at this stage of the game against his quality opposition. Oh, wow. Now, I don't know. I believe he might have hit that. I heard something. I think it might have bounced short of Ian. So, wow, that is good bowling. we have a genuine game going on here. We're getting close to 8 runs and over required. Again, that is, with this calibre of batting, that is definitely doable. And I wouldn't even say they'll be pushing themselves, but the crazy kids have just got to keep it tight. Push, if you can push that up to 10 runs and over required, that is when you really, even batters at this calibre, they sort of have to move it along. Crazy kids are playing very, very good cricket. Will's coming on here for his last over. I mean, he is travelling 3 overs for 13 runs, 1 wicket. Oh, that is a good bowl. Wow. And then you've got Flash coming in, really moving in the field. Probably stopped it and otherwise too. Great bowling, Will. Wade couldn't really do much else than that with the ball. And then great bowling, great fielding by Flash Gordon. Here we go. Second ball. Oh, that's marginal, isn't it? That is a good ball. You're looking to maybe jam into the pads. Just missed the pads, and so it's a wide. That's what happens when you're bowling that sort of line. It can pay dividends, but sometimes it can be costly. Oh, good bowl. All right, here we go. Oh, great shot. Wow. That seems so effortless. That was a 6. He's cleared the boundary by probably, I'm going to say 4 or 5 metres because it went down the hill. That is a good shot, James. And that's what I mean. That run rate requires 7.7. May sound a little bit harder to get than it actually is for these sort of batters. You got Charles Sharp coming in next. Can hit a ball. Good bowling, Will. Don't be disheartened by that. .4 is the required run rate. Andrew Fraser's moved himself to where? Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, that's hard lines. They'll be disappointed with that. Okay, welcome back. We had a couple of technical difficulties, but we're back in for the 4th over. So for those who are still staying tuned, where we're at, the Johnny Cash lost a couple of wickets. They are 6 out. Crazy kids are bowling. Yeah. That'll be costly too because
The re-bowl.
it's frozen. It's frozen. We're getting feedback if you are on as far. That's a good bowl. So
Very good ball. Should be right.
We're not sure whether this is going through or whether it might be coming through delayed. So I'll continue to commentate. 17 runs, 17 balls. So, excellent. But I hear that is that's enough. That is costly. That is 3 runs for those who aren't familiar with LMS rules. Second wide of the over is worth 3 runs. That one hurts. Unlucky Saksham. He's bowling well. His last over especially was really tight. He may be trying a little bit too hard this one because we need the wicket, so he's sort of putting it all in. So 14 runs of 16 balls. That's a good bowl. That is a quality bowl, Saksham. Good keeping there, and good batting, Johnny Cash. So 14 runs from 15 balls. Crazy kids need that wicket. Who's Andrew Fraser going to bring the bowl? I think we've got Flash Gordon. He's got his hand on the ball. I think we've got Flash Gordon. Yep. Crazy kids will not give up in this until they get that runs. You got James, who I think I mentioned before did retire, but after the loss of wickets, is back in. He is sitting on 63 off 30 balls. Crazy kids would love to get his wicket. 3 overs to go, 14 runs to get. Singles will get them there, but I have a feeling that's not the way they're going to play it. Oh, slow ball. Now, this could be, it's just safe. Great bowling there from Flash. Probably got a little bit lucky there, James. That could have been a game-changing wicket there. 13 runs, 14 balls. Crazy kids. No give-up attitude. See the tram going past. I was saying before that it sort of gives me reminiscence of Canterbury Bankstown's home oval Belmore Sports Ground where the train goes past. Another good ball, runs down to third man. De Niro picks it up, makes sharp work of it. That's a single. James is back on strike. Josh may want to try what he did last over. It gave him a bit of trouble. Well, KB's just come into the commentary box. Do you want to add anything, KB?
I think you're up against it, but as you say, the crazy kids, they never give up. You just got to get one wicket, and then last man stands quite difficult. So even if Widdowstrom's the last guy, just need that one wicket. Oh, Flash asking him to go back.
Wow, this tells you...
on his chin? On his chin?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's
it.
definitely going to come in a little bit shorter, a bit quicker, I would say. No,
that's
handled it well by James. He's not giving up his wicket easy. He's going to cruise home. That is 12, if it's up, 11 runs from 12 balls. Great bowling from Flash. I did see James Chauffeur was replaced. He's been interchanged off, so he will not be bowling the next over.
Look at Marcus all over his stumps. This could be an LB.
Oh.
Whoa! Oh, I nearly called it.
I think can we go to the video ref on that one?
Oh, jeez. Standing all over his stumps.
For those who are at home, maybe you want to do a quick replay, check and see. You're right in line. Was that LBW? To be honest, I think it probably was going down the leg. So I think you got the right call, but I'd be happy to see the replay on that one. Great bowling there, Flash. So Flash and James are in the grand final for ones straight after this, but not with the Johnny Cash side, with the what I like to coin our
Keep it
sister
to one.
club. So,
No, they come back to the second.
a little bit of a misfield there, but yeah, probably trying a bit too hard there. 2 overs to go, 8 runs. So they can cruise 4 runs and over.
Who's going to bowl the penultimate over here?
I'd say Andrew Fraser will bowl one.
Okay. And then Will for the final?
No, Will's bowled out.
Oh, Will's bowled out, okay.
And so has Sarav. If it was me, I would have probably bowled James and Fraser. However, that's not going to be available. So I think Fraser's got to bowl himself this over, and then Sakshar might bowl the last.
Oh.
But, I mean, all the players in this team can bowl. Like Shivam, who hasn't bowled today, who did very well with the bat, is a handy bowler.
He is very.
Yeah, he's a good off-spinner.
The slower pace might be the thing that you need.
I'm getting remnants here of my Star Wars younger days. Andrew Fraser, you're our own.
Oh, I thought he had him.
What a good bowl, Fraser.
Oh, boy.
Nice bowling. So we are 7 runs off 9 balls. It's going to only go in our favour. James and Marcus seem a little bit gun-shy to have a swing.
Yeah.
They are going to push this. Good bowl.
Oh.
Wow, that is a good bowl, Fraser. Oh,
Shiva missed
can
it.
you believe that? Good shot. That's a nice shot by James. Just picked the gap. He's leaned on the ball. Someone's got to inspect that bat. There's something special about that bat there. I don't know how he does the things he does. 3 runs to go, 8 balls. Andrew Fraser will not give up. He will fight to the last ball. Catch. This
Could
is
be
a
out.
catch.
Could be out. Oh, it's
There's
game
a
over.
6. Well done, Johnny Cash. They just got the runs. Deserved winners. Awesome effort by the Crazy Kids. You were up against a very, very good side here, and it went right to the second last over. thank you for LMS for putting this on. I'm going to go